What weaknesses should I say in an interview? When you think about what weaknesses to mention in an interview, especially as a teenager, it can feel tricky. You want to be honest but also show that you are ready to grow. Employers ask this question to see if you are aware of your areas for improvement and if you are taking steps to get better. One weakness you might consider is having difficulty saying no. If you find it hard to turn down extra tasks because you want to help, you can mention this. Explain that you are learning to balance your workload better. This shows you care about your responsibilities. Another option is overthinking. If you sometimes spend too much time analyzing a problem, you can say this. You can add that you are working on making decisions more efficiently. This indicates that you are aware of how it affects your productivity. You might also mention a lack of assertiveness. If you struggle to express your opinions confidently, it is okay to say so. You can share that you are practicing speaking up more in group settings. This shows you are taking action to improve your communication skills. If you find learning new technologies challenging, you can bring this up too. You might take a little longer to get used to new tools or software. However, you can emphasize your commitment to improving your tech skills. This highlights your willingness to adapt. Another weakness could be prioritization. If managing multiple tasks is tough for you, mention it. You can explain that you are learning to organize and prioritize better. This shows that you are actively working on your time management. Presentation skills can also be a good weakness to mention. If you feel nervous when speaking in front of groups, it is okay to admit this. You can share that you are taking steps to become more comfortable and clear when presenting. When you mention these weaknesses, always explain what you are doing to improve. For instance, if you say you have trouble saying no, add that you are learning to set boundaries to avoid becoming overwhelmed. This shows responsibility and a positive attitude toward growth. Be careful to avoid weaknesses that could raise concerns about your ability to do the job. Issues like poor teamwork or lack of punctuality can make employers question your fit for the role. Also, avoid answers that sound like humble brags, such as saying you are a perfectionist. These can come across as insincere. In short, choose a real but manageable weakness, explain how it has affected you, and describe the steps you are taking to improve. This approach shows honesty and a willingness to grow, qualities that employers appreciate, especially when interviewing teenagers or first-time job seekers.